5-minute video, we'll go through the foundation series, which are your building blocks to your Pilates practice. All you're going to need today is your mat. And as always, if any modifications or optimizations I give you don't feel good for your body, make sure you stop, listen to your body and make the necessary changes. Let's begin standing. Come to the top end of your mat. Set your feet to parallel and relax the arms down by your side, starting with a couple of breaths. Gently breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, or if you prefer, breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Moving into your standing roll down, we breathe in, grow tall. Breathe out, draw the chin towards the chest and peel the spine down. Put a micro bend in your knees to start with. Breathe in and breathe out as we articulate the spine, coming all the way back to the top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, gentle draw of the chin down. And then can we curve the body, imagining that we're going over the top of a fence. Breathe in. Head is heavy on the way up and we breathe out, peel the spine up. 2 more times here together. Focusing on the breath. Avoiding holding our breath if possible. The intention here is to connect our breath with the movement so that we're flowing with the breath. This is our last one. And as we meet the mat, step your hands forward and coming down into an all-four position. Set your hands underneath your shoulders, your knees under your hips, and pressing the shin bones down. Find a gentle arch in your spine. Breathe in there. Breathe out, curve the spine for your cat stretch. Breathe in, hold it. And breathe out as we move. So again, connecting breath to movement, making sure that the breath is flowing as we're moving, and finding a seamless movement so that there's no start and no end. One more of your cat stretches here. And then bringing yourself over onto your bottom. And let's lay ourselves down, setting for our foundation series from here. So if you can set your feet hip bone distance apart and press both of your hands down into the mat beside you, breathing in, prepare. Breathe out, roll the hips up and off the mat. Inhale, holding in your bridge. And then exhaling as we melt the spine down. Keep moving through with the pelvic curl. As you're moving, again, we're connecting breath to movement. And I really want you to focus here on finding a level of softness through the upper back. So feel as if for a moment there that it's heavy. So maybe you're imagining that you have a brick or a 2 kilo weight that's just sitting on the chest. So keeping the chest as heavy as possible as we roll the hips up, and then eventually the chest will follow. One more time there with your pelvic curl. And as we're rolling up, take both of your hands up to the sky and just hold that position for a moment there, feeling the arm bones nice and heavy into the shoulder sockets. And then keeping the arms where they are, start to roll the spine all the way down. Ground the pelvis or your hips down into the mat, checking in that you're anchored down through your feet and all of your toes. Breathe in, nod the chin, and then curl the top part of your body moving into your chest lift. Breathe in, release your body all the way down. So if you can imagine for me as you're moving through that your body is curving over like a wave. So that starts from the crown of the head, moves down the back of the neck, and then involves the spine as you're curving it forward. Now, a progression here would be to move the hands behind the back of the head. So you might like to add in additional abdominal load or challenge. And you might even feel like you're wanting to involve the legs there. And if you do, let's tabletop the legs, squeezing both of your knees together, making sure that your back doesn't arch away from the mat. 2 more. And last one. Releasing the body all the way down, reset your hands, and let's reset the feet. Re-anchor through both of your feet, anchor through your hips, and let's float the right leg to tabletop, shin bone level with the horizon. Keeping the spine as still as possible, can we inhale and lightly tap the mat? Exhale as we lift. Inhale, lightly tap. Exhale as we lift. Now you might find again that you want to take the next challenge. So you would float the left leg as well and work from your tabletop position. We're still on the right side, so the right side is moving. Being really mindful to keep the back close to the mat and our waistline drawing down. Last one. And then releasing both of your feet. Reset your body, swapping over. Left leg comes to tabletop and we're grounded through the right side. Breathe in, toe tap. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, toe tap, and lift. Visualizing here that the left leg is quite light like a feather, and it's a very passive movement. The right leg again might come up to tabletop and you work the way down. Let's go for 3 more together there. Inhaling as we lower, exhaling as we lift. And last one. You might like to keep the legs in tabletop or place your feet back down. Your 2 hands raise and let's place them one on top of each other there. Nod the chin, come up into a chest lift position. Let's inhale. Exhale, twist the upper body, reach past the left thigh. Come back to the center, maintaining the chest height. Breathe out, twist past the right thigh this time. And then returning. Feel a sense of your arm bones still suctioning back into the shoulders as you're trying to isolate by moving through the twist of the rib cage. We're twisting and lifting. And it might be quite small, but not necessarily meaning that it won't be effective. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, center. Got 1 more to go on each side. And last one there. Return your feet to the floor with your toes lightly touching. Rest the head, take your arms wide to 45, pressing your hands down. The knees fall to the floor on the right hand side. Allow your body on that left hand side to open and stretch. Coming back to the center. Press down into the hands as the knees fall to the left. Allow the right side of your body there to open up. And coming back to the center. Hold when you get there, lift your legs. Inhale, twist to the right. Ground the left side of your rib cage. Breathe out, center. Breathe in, twist to the left. Ground the right side of the body. And back to the center. You'll feel that natural lift of your hips. But if you can use the back of your head, your arms and your chest as your anchor point. You might like to bring this one back to the floor and continue with that first variation. And this will offer you more of a stretch. 1 more of these to each side. Last one to the left there. Return to the center and then flip over onto your right side, progressing past the foundation series now. So interlace your hands, hands go behind the back of your head. Find a light squeeze of the knees together. Inhale, lift the top elbow and twist your body, looking to the sky. Exhale, return. Inhale, float the elbow, twist, flow. Short pause and return. 1 more. and returning. The bottom arm, we slide it out long. The top leg, we reach that away. Imagining that the hand, head and leg are in one straight line there. The free hand touches the floor and we lightly press. Inhale, sweep the top leg forward, flex your foot. Inhale, point, take it back. Flex coming forward. And we point, take it back. Flow through with this movement, focusing on the midsection, staying nice and steady and still. And if you're visual, you might like to pretend that you're a pendulum. 2 more on that side. And last one there. And you can rest your leg. Let's swap our sides over. So you might like to just turn over. Hands go behind the head. Knees lightly glue. Breathe in, twist. Breathe out as we return. Float the top elbow, rotate the upper body. Breathe out, return. Head is heavy in the hands, last one. We might just do one extra one because it's feeling so nice. And back to the center. Adjust your positioning. Your top leg goes out long and you've got a flex in your foot there. Hand is down. Breathe in, sweep the leg forward. Breathe out, point the toes. Take your leg back. Bring your awareness back to your midsection. How still can you keep it when you sweep your leg? Last 2 there. And last 1. Resting the leg down. Lay onto your tummy. Bring your arms to a stop sign position and you're looking for your elbows to be lower than your shoulders. Nose hovers just down off your mat and legs can be slightly apart there. Breathe in as we stretch the nose forward. Lift the chest but keep the base of the rib cage down on the mat. And release it all the way down. So feel this sense of elongating or lengthening to float you up. And I always like to imagine that as I'm moving, I'm pretending that I'm going underneath the base of a door and coming up the other side. One more at that level. Now you might find that this level feels good for you. Otherwise, let's progress it by coming all the way up, anchoring down through the legs and feeling just that light press into the 2 hands. Release your body down. Use the breath. Inhale, float your chest. And exhale, release it down. We have 3 more of these together. Keep that idea of going underneath the door to create that lengthened space before you lift up. Last 2. And we release the body down. Find your rest pose, pressing yourself back, bottom to the heels, and stretching out through the body. Inhale, lift the chest, tuck your toes, and press yourself back, walking to your feet. Once you get there, reset your feet to hip bone, sit bone distance apart. Allow your head to go heavy. Let's breathe in there together and breathe out slowly, rolling the spine all the way up.